Hey there, guys. So today I'm bringing you another review. This is Lagunitas' Lil Sumpin Extra. You might have seen me review Lil Sumpin, which is their wheat IPA that is now a year-long release. And this is a limited brew. This is basically a double IPA version of that beer, coming in at 8.5% ABV. Really excited about this stuff. So yeah. So this beer comes in a nice kind of clear, light golden color, hints of amber and orange coming through. Very much like Little Something. I get that big punch of apricot, dried apricot, this kind of like apricot kind of marmalade, maybe even orange marmalade. Nice amounts of like this mango sweetness, peaches, all these sweet fruits. A nice kind of, but there's also this kind of like slightly sweet dank quality. It's almost like sugar and slight dank pine combined. And that sweetness is of this like confectioner sugar kind of sweetness. It's this overt sweetness that you might not get in many foods or something. It's just extremely sugary. But yeah, very much smells like a little something. Cheers. Oh wow. Oh, that's so good. Wow, jeez. That is killer. Wow. In the front again, that dried apricot note. You get a lot of that nice kind of peach kind of flavor, lots of orange peel, again that orange marmalade. You get this wonderful bitterness on the middle of this kind of like dank slash pine kind of thing, almost like a yeasty note in the middle, almost like melon. This melon flavor sort of takes over in the middle. Bitterness bitterness from the middle and on, medium bitterness for a double IPA. You get no sense of the malt. It is a huge delivery of sweetness and bitterness. Not in a bad way. It's that sweet kind of hop flavor. Lots of hops. A huge delivery of that. The sweetness in that front really complements the beer, but you don't get a chewy malt in the middle. And then it's a really nice and clean bitterness on that back end. Again, it's sort of like citrus peel with grapefruit peel, a pine dankness kind of thing. It's just really good. It's super delicious. It's super drinkable. At 8.5, I could drink I could slug this thing down. Oh man, this really, what for me defines what I personally try to look for. Really heavy on the fruity hops. It delivers it very aggressively, without much sweetness. The sweetness is actually, slightly there in the front, but it really complements the hops very well. The malt is actually really well hidden. The back end with that bitterness is really nice and clean. There's no stickiness of sweetness or malt, and it's not a bitterness of like cloying or earthy resin that sort of just annoys the palate or just tries to stay there. It's a sort of a drying and clean kind of bitterness. Absolutely what I'm looking for in a double IPA. I'm so excited about this. This, in my mind, is arguably up there with Lagunitas Sucks. This, I would say, with Sucks are probably the best beers that Lagunitas is making, and this is absolutely incredible. I thought I already liked Little Something, but this really just pushes it to another edge. It really aggressively attacks with more hops and just slightly more malt. And the amount of flavor you get, which just by making this beer a double IPA, is absolutely shocking. And I already like that beer. This beer is even better. This beer is highly recommended. This beer is getting, I'm leaning on a 97, but I'm going to give this beer a 96. I'm going to be conservative, give this beer a 96, but this is highly recommended. Sorry. Definitely get this. You should be easily able to find a 6-pack of this. I actually only bought a bottle because I generally like trying beers. And don't usually commit to 6-packs, but this beer I might, because this is incredible. So 96. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Highly recommended. This is Little Something Extra Ale. Later.